Welcome to Is It ADHD Your Life, a couple's perspective, where we unravel what it's like to live with ADHD within a relationship. And this week we're asking the question, is it ADHD your life? Special guest episode, and we're joined again by Claudia Devonshire. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really, really good, thanks. So you got in touch with us, didn't you, and said, oh, let's do another podcast, and me and Adam are like, yes, let's do this.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the last one. It was
Yeah,
good.
we did as well. We did. So we kind of sat down, didn't we, Adam? And we thought, right, what could we focus this one on? And seeing as our podcast is all about like relationships and stuff, we thought, well, let's kind of delve into your relationship with your husband, if that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Because
that was a worried yep.
I know, yeah. Because obviously you have ADHD. Dan doesn't have ADHD. That is right. Yeah, brilliant. So let's start with then. How did you meet?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah,
definitely.
So we was from the same village.
Yeah.
And we ended up just talking in a car in a lay-by. And
yes.
Does not sound
I am not ashamed. You know what? If it didn't work out, I would be. A one-time car job, 14 years later, 2 kids.
Absolutely amazing, yeah. And you stood the test of time, so it must have been good.
I'll tell you what, yeah. Do you know what's funny is, actually, we was driving past there the other day and he went, should we try again? I went, no.
No, thank you.
No way, thank you.
Brilliant. So that was 14 years ago, you said, is that right?
14 years this year, yeah.
Wow, that's a long time. What point then in your relationship did kind of ADHD kind of like sneak its way in?
I think it's always been there, but it's always been passed off as anxiety.
Right, okay.
And it wasn't until I had the kids that it was more known to be ADHD, less than anxiety. Like when we was together before the kids, it was like, I've got an anxiety disorder, or it's like it's just generalized anxiety. That's what I was told it was. But then when I had kids, it was just so heightened, and like there was certain things where it was like, that's not really anxiety, it's something else. And that's how it came about. But it was mainly when my youngest son got diagnosed, and she obviously said like, it's definitely you. So that's how I went down to get my diagnosis, is through that.
And at the time, did Dan kind of look at, like, obviously when your son was getting diagnosed, did Dan look at them and think, oh my God, yeah, like you have...
Dan used to send me stuff on TikTok all the time saying, this is you, this is you, this is you, of anything that was explaining something about ADHD. And that was before any diagnosis or anything. It was like,
wow.
And people and the people closest to you notice it sometimes probably more than yourself.
100%.
So he noticed that, and he used to send me, and I was like, yeah. And then when obviously my youngest son, and then he was like, yeah, you definitely need to. And the thing is, it wasn't just a label for me. Like I said, it was for medication, to try it, to see if it did change and things like that. So.
And it's about having a better understanding, is it, of like yourself as well, isn't it? And kind of getting answers and stuff.
100%. That's why it really annoys me when people say about the label, because for my son, before he had that label, he was labelled as a naughty kid that didn't listen and everything like that. Now, no issues at school because they have this label. They're more understanding. And he's never in trouble at school or anything because they now make changes. And that's why I wanted that label, because it did make a difference. It made a difference.
Yes. If Dan had to describe living with your ADHD, what do you think he'd say?
Chickens.
Let me think of the word. Loving but hard work.
Nice, yeah.
Loving but hard work, because that is me. Like, I am the biggest lover, like, but I am hard. I know I'm hard work, but he is. Yeah. And I know that sounds mad, right? But when you've got a neurotypical and an ADHDer, your brains work completely different. So sometimes we really do clash on them. It's like, because I might be more sensitive and he'll be like, what are you being stupid for? So we do have that sort of thing. That we don't argue, but we do have bickers where it'll be like, why don't you see my point of view? And he'll be like, well, Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
That is
exactly like us.
that is
Yeah,
us,
yeah. And do you know what? It was funny because coming into this, I wondered how different it would be because obviously I'm female neurotypical and you're the male with it. Whereas like you're the opposite, aren't you? Like, so you're the ADHD
Yeah.
and Dan's like, do you know what I mean? I wondered if it was different. Like, but
I don't imagine it being much different. I think it's the same challenges and stuff. And
yeah.
Like even ADHD is everyone's different. Like
Mhm.
everyone would find something funny. Like, but I think we are a bit more sensitive to and read into things more than the neurotypicals do.
Yeah.
So like if someone had said something to me that I found rude, I can be a hothead, as in be like, I'm the person that said to him, like Dan would leave it. Like he wouldn't say anything. Whereas I'd be like, no, I'm saying something.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have it. Whereas Dan would be like, oh, just ignore him, just let it go. Whereas I wouldn't. I'd have to say something to someone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I went out at the weekend and oh my God, like there was I thought this is why I don't come out. There was these I'd gone out with a group of my sister's friends who I don't really know, but there was this lad who must have been about 18. He had a chest infection. He was spitting on the floor.
Oh,
Right?
no.
what?
So and he kept doing it. So I went up to him in the bar and I was like, "What you're doing is fucking disgusting." And I went, "You need to stop doing that." I said, "Oh, you'll be single forever." And Dan was like, "You can't say that." I said, "I fucking can." I was like, "It's absolutely vile." Like, honestly, it bothered me so much. I didn't even know him. It bothered me so much I had to go up and say that to him. Whereas Dan would be like, just leave it, just ignore it. Absolutely not. Absolutely rank.
I love that was your relationship advice. You're going to be single forever.
That's amazing.
It's so disgusting. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
I think we're the opposite. I think.
So I agree. I would be the hothead and you would be the calm one, wouldn't you? Yeah.
I'd be more likely not. That's because I'm scared.
But
that's what I'm saying when ADHD is different, isn't it? Like, like we all react to things differently, but it's weird, isn't it? Because there's some times where I'd be like, just leave it to Dan, and Dan's like, no. It's very strange how we all react differently.
100%.
It is.
What parts of your ADHD do you think affect your relationship the most?
Overthinking.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I overthink everything. Since ADHD meds, I think that I probably do that less. Dan's actually said that. I think since I've had my ADHD meds, I don't overthink as much.
Right.
But like, it's a hard one. But like sometimes I think like, how can he love me? And I know that's really silly when you've been together a long time. But like, and he's like I said, he can be hard work and stuff. But I think sometimes I'm like, how could he love me?
Yeah, yeah.
And I overthink that. So sometimes I'm like, does he actually love me? Like, or is he just staying with me? Or I overthink everything, and sometimes I think overthinking is a killer. Like,
it's draining.
He has to tell me I'm overthinking.
Yeah.
Sometimes I take it well, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I'm like, no, I'm not. It's like, yeah, I overthink everything.
I can do it where I'll overthink something to the point where I put myself in a bad mood.
Yeah, yeah.
And assume that you know about it. But Donna's not been involved in the whole thing. I've just made it up in my head.
Yeah, same. And then you create scenarios around it. And then it's a full storyline. And you could write a book on this one thing that you felt at that moment. That's what it's like.
But you've not even involved the other person. They don't even know what's happening. You've just made all this up.
Yeah, and you're in a bad mood with it, but I'm not even involved. Yeah. Are there things that Dan naturally takes on, like at home, because they're harder for you, do you think?
Do you know what? This is a weird one, right? Because believe it or not, in chaos and our kids, I'm the calm one.
Right, okay.
And I don't know if that's because Finley has ADHD and it's like I have it, so I understand why he's maybe losing his shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Dan is the one that loses it before I do. So it ends up being me basically looking after things.
Yeah.
Right? And then what happens is, so I stay calm in this moment, and then once everyone else is calm, I go, you can all fuck off. Once everyone else has calmed down, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I wait for everyone else to calm down, then I put my 10p in when they've all calmed down.
Do you know what? Like, so I'm the same with our little boy, Theo. He's like nearly 3, isn't it? And I lose my shit with him a lot quicker than what you do. And you are the calmer one when it comes to him. Like, I have a less patience with him than you do.
That's actually quite reassuring, that, because I was thinking, why is it me that's the one with the problem?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
But I understand that as well. Once everything's sorted out, then your head kind of goes, and you think, well, that's it. You've all had your minute now. I'm done.
You don't need to lie down.
Like I said, we don't argue, but our biggest bickers is when there's chaos in the house and the kids are kicking off. I say to Dan, why the fuck are you adding to it? Instead of dealing with it. Like I said to him, I said, don't you think inside I'm losing it? Like, I said, you have to pretend. You have to pretend. Just keep the pretending.
I love that.
Oh, it's hard work. It's bloody hard work.
It is. It's not easy, is it?
No. Do you ever find yourselves like laughing at like different like ADHD moments where you think like you wouldn't have laughed before, for example, because you understand it a bit more now?
Yeah, definitely. Like things that I've done in the past and stuff, like daft stuff where Dan might have been annoyed, we now laugh about.
Yeah. I mean, buying random animals.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not honestly. I still think about that goat story. That was my favourite.
Yeah. That I don't think I'll ever be forgiven for that one. No.
Step too far.
Yeah.
What's communication like between you?
Really good.
Right, okay.
Really, really good. I think that's what holds us together. I think communication in a relationship is so important. Like, if I'm feeling a certain type of way, I'll say, I'm feeling a bit like this, and we always talk, like always. And if he's feeling a certain type of way, he'll say, and the worst thing is that people might not agree with this, it's never in person, it's always through text.
Right, interesting, okay.
And I mean, we do have conversations in person, but I mean, more conversations about how we're feeling, I think, is because of me. I struggle to say what I want out loud, but I can write a book of how I feel. So if I text him, the conversation always goes better. But we do have conversations, obviously, at home and stuff. Like, I'll be like, say to him, you shouldn't have reacted like that with the kids, or I shouldn't have reacted like that. But when it comes to like, if I'm feeling down or anything like that, we always have a really good conversation through text, and it helps. And I know it sounds weird, it's not right for everyone, but it really does. We talk about everything, like it's like, and I'm worried about it, that it's turned into something massive and I've got a tumour on my ass. We talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he knows everything, I know everything, and I think that's how. What it is like the 80% and the 20%. We always fluctuates. Like, when we're both down, it's fucking storm.
Yeah.
But usually it's always one that's slightly down and the other picks it up, and that's how it is. I'd say with the ADHD type thing is, he knows I don't like doing the kids' swimming lessons because I find it so overstimulating. Like, literally want to like scream in there. So he does that every Monday, and he's just always done that, knowing that I'd hate the changing rooms and stuff like that. I get so irritated because it takes so long to get out there. It gets so hot. Yeah. So he does stuff like that. He knows the stuff that he knows I don't like. He will do things like that to help me out.
Going back, I'm interested with this text thing. I like that idea, and I like the fact that you can like you say, you don't always know the words, but you could write a book.
Yeah.
If you were to have it out by text and tell each other how you're feeling, do you then speak about it afterwards, or is it just unspoken?
It depends if the same issue comes up again.
Okay.
Like, but it's we've always been that way. Like, if there's ever been an issue, I think sometimes, because I can come across a bit snappy, or the way I can come across in person, it's easier to do it through text so that you know that I'm not being funny or being moody about it.
Yeah.
So it's just always been that way. Like, obviously, when you're younger and you do daft things, like when we was teenagers and because I was 18 when we got together.
Yeah.
Like, it was obviously, that's how it started, because we'd like argue all the time. When you first get together, sometimes it can be like, and that's how we used to be. And we always used to just argue through text. And now it's just come to communicate through text.
Yeah.
And it really it works for us. It honestly works for us, and it's probably caused a lot of less arguments by saying, like, I'll go to work and I'll be like, oh, I'm feeling a bit shit today. Like, I feel like this is bothering me, and then he'll be like, well, we'll do this and we'll sort things like that.
Yeah,
and it just helps.
Yeah, I agree with what you just said, actually. Like, we probably do that as well, don't we? Like, you probably start the initial conversation more than what I do. Because I'm always sat at home thinking, oh, he's going to leave me. He's in a mood with me. He's going to leave me. That's it. So I start the overthinking. But then you will text and you'll be like, listen, this is what's happening. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. If we've got to apologise, it's always text. Apologies.
Yeah, 100%. I've got a real bad issue with saying sorry. Like, I have to find a reason for me not to say sorry. It's like, it literally like stings my pride.
Yes.
I really struggle with the word sorry. Like, Dan would say sorry even if he didn't mean it, just to end an argument.
What do you mean?
No.
I think I would say sorry.
I believe you would.
Oh, yeah, I would, but you wouldn't, no.
No, so Dan would say sorry even if he wasn't sorry, just to end the chaos.
Yes.
And I'd be like, I'm sorry, we'll have to split up then because I can't say
it's over.
Yeah. No, but I think that's what's good about Dan is he's laid back. He's laid back, but at the same time he's not, if that makes sense. But I think I'm like that. I think I'm quite laid back. But then at times I'm not. So it's a good mixture, really.
Yeah. How do you both handle them moments then when emotions run high? So you're in the house, the kids are kicking off and emotions are all high. How do you handle that as a couple?
Not always the best.
Right, okay.
We're being completely honest, because I don't think any family
absolutely
has ADHD or autism can tell me that at times they don't feel like just walking out that house.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll be handling it better. And one of us, I'll say to one, right, I'll take one of them in the car and we'll go to Starbucks. I know it sounds mad, but I'll take one kid. We'll leave one kid at home with him.
Yeah.
And when we come back, everyone's sorted.
Yeah.
Because you just need to get out of that environment.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Me and Dan never argue, ever. If any ever sort of bickers, it's always to do with the kids' argument.
Yeah.
It's never to do with us, ever. Like, if me and Dan have, like, some time away, we never bicker or anything.
No.
It's just always the kids. It's just like them adult-only moments. You live for them, don't you? Because it's just like, it's so precious, isn't it? Because you know that you're not going to bicker and you're not going to argue because all you bicker about is the kids when you're in that situation. So you just know, don't you?
Like, we love our family so much. Like, we do anything for our boys.
Yeah.
But then when we, like, have time together, you think, it wasn't us that was the problem. It was them.
Yes, it's them. Yeah.
It's not us. I remember when we'd been, like, the kids had come back and we'd had such a lovely time, and I looked at Dan and I went, just remember, it's them. It's not us.
We need to start doing that.
It's so true.
Yeah, it is.
The kids are the kids. This is why so many people split up.
Yeah.
So many people split up. The reason people split up 90% of the time is when they've had kids. And I generally think that having kids is your biggest challenge in a relationship, because you are tested so much with patience, everything. And the thing is, you end up getting at each other, don't you? Like, if the kids aren't listening and say you're shouting more than, so say I'm shouting more than Dan, I'm like, well, why are you not helping me? That's how the bickers start. And I just think, kids are the main cause of it. Like, God, we love them, but they are the cause of arguments.
So I think Adam does this in the relationship.
Oh, good.
Like, almost like, not that you fight for the attention, but do you know what I mean? Like, if the kids are getting more attention, or I don't mean that you fight for attention, but sometimes like that can like start it off that you're not getting the attention that you used to get before. For example, Theo came along. Did you find that with you and Dan, that obviously you would give Dan all your attention beforehand, but now the kids are here, Dan doesn't get as much attention?
And I think that's a man thing.
Yes.
I think it's a man thing, because I completely agree.
You juggle work, parenting, social media, animals, like everyday life. How do you and Dan make that work, though?
Do you know what? Sex is the best when you have Brick. And I'm not saying we're virgins. I'm not saying that it's not like it's been 6 months or even a month. But what I'm saying is, these people that bullshit me and say that they do it 6 times a week are having shit sex.
Where do they get their energy? Oh my God.
I'm telling you now, the best part is when you get that moment.
Yeah.
And it maybe it has been a week and you've been stressed and stuff. I always think the best time. I know I'm going on about sex, but it's
like just being intimate, isn't it? Like it's that
intimacy. It's always better when you've not really seen each other.
Yeah,
and it feels exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't believe in doing the deed every single day. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. But I generally think that you will always get better quality intimacy.
Is that why you leave it?
I'm just
the quality.
Yeah, honestly, God's honest truth. You listen to her. Trust me.
Not tonight. It's been too much. Okay.
In 2 days' time, the intimacy level will be up.
Yes, there we are.
It's true. And I'll tell you what, quickly, this is, and I'm not talking like deep intimate sex things, but with ADHD, orgasms can be a struggle.
Right, okay.
And I went through that, and I never spoke to anyone about it because I was frightened that people go, oh, you're with the wrong person. Because if you said that to someone, they'd be like, oh, I think you're with the wrong person then if that's what's happening. And you know, it wasn't. As soon as I started ADHD meds, everything came back to normal.
Yeah. That's interesting, that, though, because there might be people out there who are feeling the same, especially if you've got a neurotypical partner as well, because that will affect them too, won't it? Do you know what I mean? So,
and it's not spoken about enough.
No, it's not.
It's something that people would be embarrassed to talk about.
Yeah.
But I went through a stage of that where I was thinking, what is wrong with me?
Yeah.
And I was questioning everything, and I didn't dare speak to anyone because I just thought people are going to think that I don't love Dan or I don't want to be with Dan, and that's why it's not happening. And then the more that an ADHD thinks about something, the more it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So it just kept, it was like that for a while. And as soon as I started ADHD meds, where it quietened everything down, everything came back to normal.
That's amazing.
How mad is that?
I know. I never would have thought that.
No.
Go on.
How have you been getting on with ADHD meds? I know that you've just
started. Of a rocky, I've been up, down. So still good. But I went a bit high. So I was doing up 10 milligrams a week. I went up to 50, and I was on my period, and I get PMDD. So that week before, I really struggled with hormones and stuff like that. And I found myself just sat in the bedroom, and I was like, what is my purpose? And nothing sad. I wasn't sad. I was just like, what am I meant to be doing now?
Yeah.
Now my kids are a bit older, they're at school, I work. What the fuck am I meant to be doing during the day? What am I doing? I'm sat here. I have no hobbies. I have a small group of friends. What am I meant to be doing? And it got to, and I just messaged my prescriber, and I was like, I've never felt like this before. And I said, I'd had a feeling like that when I turned 30. But I said, I just felt like, what is my purpose? I'm a mum. I'm a wife. And all I'm doing is basically sitting waiting for my boys to get home every day.
Yeah.
I'm working. I'm like, I'm not enjoying life. What should I be doing?
Yeah.
And so she said, have a couple of days break to see, so we can see if it's the meds. Sorry, there's bloody van passing. See if there's meds or if it's hormonal. And I think it was a mixture because it was fine. I was fine afterwards. Now that I'm off, I'm fine. But that is, PMDD comes alongside ADHD. And it's absolute horror. It's horrendous. It makes you before meds, and I was on fluoxetine, the antidepressants. I'm not on them now. But the reason I went on them is because I literally felt never suicidal, but felt like I'd be just better off not being here. And honestly, that is what that PMDD week feels like. You just feel like, what's the fucking point? It's an awful feeling. And what I have to remind myself is, when I'm in that week, just ignore it. Ignore what your head's saying, because we've been through this every fucking month. Every month I've been through this. You know that that's ridiculous, and I've never been to the point of oh my God, that. But then thoughts come into my head, but I'm like, no, We have this every month. We know that in a week's time you're going to be all right again.
Yeah, just kind of got to ride that wave.
Yeah, and it's a horrible wave.
Yeah,
and Dad's really supportive of it. Like, I say to him, I'm in that week. All I say is I'm in that week.
And he knows.
And he knows. And he knows that I'll probably cry over the milk. Like, anything stupid like that, he knows. But it's a scary place.
Yeah.
Really. It's frightening. It's so, honestly, it's so scary to be stuck in your own head in that week. And ADHD, PMDD, they say those really commonly come together.
How amazing that like Dan is there to kind of like get you through it as well. And like,
he knows.
Yeah.
He'll leave me alone. He'll know that if I'm in my bedroom in a dark room and I've gone for a nap, he'll shut the door and tell the kids to leave me alone. Like,
that's
amazing. Do you ever feel pressure as a couple to kind of keep up with what you think other families are doing?
No, I do have fun.
I don't imagine you do. I mean, I've seen your videos. I don't imagine.
Yeah, I do have fun. I couldn't give a shit. I'm in my own lane. I'm in my own lane. Do you know what I used to? And I thought, I don't even want to be in that lane.
No,
I think I'm the same, I think I used to be.
I think, definitely you used to be. And now you are definitely in our lane and nobody else's.
The more you accept your own lane, the better.
I agree.
There's like other people's relationships, they're going out every week and getting pissed. I don't want that lane.
No,
I don't want that lane. I'm quite happy in my little lane. I mean, I could probably do with a few more like little dates with Dan and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I don't give a shit about going out every week. It's not for me.
It's not that life, is it? Not about that life. What does Dan do that makes you feel understood?
What does Dan do to make you feel misunderstood or understood?
Understood. Like, is there anything that he does that?
Give me an example, because then I can go. Like, for you two, what's yours?
So, what do I do that makes you feel understood?
I think that all just goes back to communication. I think it's we've definitely been talking more in the past year, and you'll tell me stuff and I'll tell you more stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's, rather than showing me, maybe you'll actually, let's take this 2 weeks. I've been very busy 2 weeks, and you've done stuff like, as you say, bringing a coffee in the morning and just letting me sleep in that bit longer. That's like, you've understood that.
That is such a big, that is such a, what is the word? Not affirmation, what is it? When you do something nice for someone, what's the word? It's been on Love Island recently. But doing the little things like that makes such a big difference. He'll bring me a cup of tea. All the time. If you don't bring me a cup of tea, I'm thinking there's something wrong. He always makes me a cup of tea. Like, tea is like just a known thing, but he's the most supportive person. Like, and this you don't have to cut out, because I don't mind this not being cut out. Right, hang on, I've got a freaking my mum's bulldog, and he snorts like a pig. Frank! No, honestly, he's at the dog and
he wants in.
I tell you what, and you don't have to this out there, right? So one of Dan's friends doesn't agree with me doing social media.
Right, okay.
He said that basically it's cringy, I'm embarrassing myself, and he doesn't agree with it. Gave him a big thing of why I don't agree with it. And you know what? Dan basically said, well, I couldn't give a shit, because my wife enjoys it. I'm going to support my wife. And we don't, believe it or not, we don't actually share anything really private. We have a private life, but we share on social media. Like, we don't share our full lives or anything like that. But he's basically said, fuck you. Like, and this was a close friend. And he basically said, like, I don't care. Like, it's what, if my wife's happy, my family's happy.
That's amazing.
If any of my family said to me, look, I think what you're putting on there is a little bit, I'd respect them more and be like, I'd value my family's opinion more than a friend. But his opinion really affected me, really affected me, because if you imagine your partner's friend sort of saying like, oh, I think what your wife's doing is cringy, and I think she shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah,
it was absolutely awful. And I tell you what, like I said, I overthink messages to other people that would usually tell me, Claudia, you're overthinking it. And they was like, no, that's absolutely disgusting. Like, absolutely awful. And he hasn't spoken to him since.
I'm not surprised.
And what a guy Dan is, like, for doing that, because he knows that obviously he's don't mean he's chose you over his friend, because that's a good given, isn't it? But do you know what I mean? Like,
No, but he
he's not-
didn't. He said, I love you as a friend. But
Yeah.
he said, and the thing is, it's not like Dan's just not bothered. He was like, I love you as a friend and everything like that. Literally was like, as though he was trying to make him choose between me or him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's
He
mental.
said to him, I might have to rethink this man over me doing social media.
I missed
Is that wild? Am I in the wrong, or is that just absolutely?
What did he say? Sorry.
He said to him, I might have to rethink who my best man is.
What?
Because of me doing social media.
Oh.
So I think that's wild.
Yeah.
And I always said to Dan, I was like, you don't, never, all his friends never fall out with anyone over me or anything like that. I didn't even get involved. I didn't speak to him or anything about it. Dan was literally the only one. And yeah, I was like, wild. So he's supported me so much. Like, he couldn't give a shit what other people think. And if anyone's ever said anything shit about me, he's the first person to be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. He sounds horrible. He doesn't need that kind of negativity for you. What I noticed when you guys came in was that you're very similar to us. And when we spoke to you the last time, I could tell by the stuff you were saying. And like, I just know that Dan was the same as Donna, and with the support and the understanding. I'll go back to the goat. That sticks in my mind, like when you said it, and Dan's like, oh. And I can just imagine your face. If I brought back, it would seem like the same kind of relationship. And I loved that. It was really
We're just like big kids, really, but with responsibilities.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I think that's important. I think you need to stay like that as well. You've got to have a laugh. And you've got to,
Let's finish off with our. So we used to have good, bad, and ugly, but now we've changed it to good, bad, and funny. So I've got 3 questions for you. Okay, so the good then. What strength do you think ADHD brings to your marriage?
Exciting new ideas.
Nice.
Exciting,
I like that. Yes, like goats.
I was thinking more spice, but anyway.
We'll keep it PG. No joking. The bad then, what ADHD challenge still catches you both out?
The overthinking.
Okay.
Always overthinking. That's probably the biggest thing, is me overthinking in our relationship, yeah.
Was you going to say something?
It's not trust, it's just overthinking.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What about the face reading?
Do you read Dan's face all the time?
Oh, yeah.
So it was
and his turn.
Yes, yeah. It was my birthday last week, and literally Adam stared at me at every present I opened because he was convinced that like I hated them all, and he's just watching my face the whole time, like, you hate it, don't you hate it? I'm like, Adam, stop it! Like,
that'd be me though. I'd be like, you ungrateful twat.
Yeah.
Why aren't you jumping up and down?
I hate busties. We just spoke about this in the last episode.
Yeah.
The pressure in busties and having to watch the face and see, does she like it? Have I made a mistake here? Have I spent enough money? Have I done? It's unbelievable.
Mental, innit?
So can you hear that?
No, what is it?
It's Frank.
Oh, hey Frank. Last one then, the funny. What's the funniest classic ADHD wife moment you've had that Dan still brings up?
Obviously,
is there another one beside the goat?
Cooking a Sunday roast for the family and not even putting the oven on.
Nice.
All the veg and everything was ready. Like everything, like all veg in the steamer was cooking. I thought this chicken had been in for like the past 45 minutes.
Oh.
And I went to pull it out and it was like just sat there pink.
Still cooking.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's been so amazing to chat to you again. We'll definitely, oh my God, there'll be a part 3, I imagine, one day. Yeah. But yes, it's been so lovely to have you on. Thank you so much for coming on and being so open to us about your relationship as well.
Oh, thank you.
I think we should get Dan on next time.
Oh, I'd love to get Dan on. Did you ask him to come on?
Yeah. He will. He was at work. That's
right.
All.
Yeah. Let's organise it. Let's do it.
Definitely.
Yes, brilliant. So lovely to speak to you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.